We begin our journey on the edge of the Tyrrhenian Sea, drawn by a whisper of something truly wild and authentic. We are in eastern Sardinia, a land of myth and majesty, seeking the island's untamed soul. This is not just a holiday, it is a pilgrimage to the heart of the Mediterranean. Our destination is the Gulf of Orosei, a legendary coastline where mountains dramatically surrender to the sea. Here, the world feels pristine, sculpted by time and tide into a masterpiece of natural art. The air itself feels different, charged with the energy of sun, salt, and stone. And in the crown of this magnificent gulf lies a singular jewel, Cala. It's a name spoken with reverence by those who know it, a sanctuary of impossible beauty. This beach is more than sand and water. It is a testament to the power of nature. Gaze upon the colossal limestone cliffs, sun-bleached and ancient, that stand as silent guardians of the shore. Nature, the great sculptor, has carved vast, cathedral-like caves directly into their faces. These grottos open onto the turquoise water, offering a cool, shadowy refuge from the brilliant Sardinian sun. From the cool darkness of a cave, the world is framed in a perfect, luminous blue. You can sit for hours, watching the light dance on the water, feeling the gentle sea breeze whisper secrets of millennia. This is a place where time slows, and the soul finds its rhythm with the tide. Just a short distance from this coastal paradise, nestled in the fertile Cedrino Valley, lies the town that gives the Gulf its name, Orosei. With a population of around 7,000, it is the vibrant heart that pumps life into this enchanting region. Here, the rugged charm of the mountains meets the serene beauty of the coast. The economy of Orosei is a story of the land itself, a trinity of local enterprise. It thrives on the fruits of its agriculture, the strength of its quarried marble, and the allure of its world-class tourism. This blend creates a community deeply connected to both its natural resources and the visitors who come to admire them. This entire landscape, from the highest peaks of the Gennargentu Massif to the deepest blue of the Gulf, is a protected regional park. It is a promise kept between humanity and nature, ensuring this blend of mountain and sea remains pristine for generations. You are not just a tourist here. You are a guest in one of nature's most treasured homes. The coastline unfurls for 20 spectacular kilometers, a dramatic tapestry of landscapes. It's a place of breathtaking contrasts, where stretches of fine white sand give way to sheer, rugged cliffs plunging into the sea. Each cove and inlet tells a different story, waiting to be discovered. By day, these beaches are vibrant canvases of color. The aquamarine water, the chalk-white sand, the deep green of the maquis clinging to the cliffs. Families laugh, swimmers slice through the crystal water, and the sun bestows a golden glow on everything it touches. It is a scene of pure, unadulterated joy. As the sun sets, a different kind of energy awakens on the coast. On warm summer nights, the shoreline becomes a social hub, alive with music, conversation, and the clinking of glasses from beachside cafes. The air is filled with a lively, celebratory spirit under a canopy of brilliant stars. But to truly understand the soul of Orosei, you must be here in May. The town blossoms with tradition during the festivals of Sant'Isidoro and Santa Maria e Mare. These are not performances for tourists, but deeply felt celebrations of faith and community. Imagine the scene. Solemn, colorful processions winding through the ancient streets and even onto the water itself. These rituals connect the present-day inhabitants with centuries of their ancestors who prayed for the same blessings of a bountiful harvest and a safe sea. It is history alive and breathing. During these festivities, the local flavors take center stage, becoming an essential part of the celebration. The air is thick with the aroma of incredible food, a feast for the senses. Every dish tells a story of the region's rich agricultural heritage. The star of the show is the sidas, a dessert that is a perfect metaphor for Sardinia itself, rustic, surprising, and utterly divine. It's a delicate pastry filled with fresh cheese, fried to perfection, and then drizzled with the liquid gold of local strawberry tree honey. To taste it is to taste the soul of the island. Let's leave the coast for a moment and wander into the heart of Varosii itself. As you step into its narrow alleys, the first thing you notice is the smell, a comforting, delicious perfume of tradition. It's the scent of pain carousel, the famous Sardinian flatbread, baking in ancient ovens. The streets of Varosii are a hiker's paradise that begins right at the edge of town. The coastal nature reserve and the wild hinterland beckon with promises of adventure. This is where the untamed east of Sardinia reveals its most impressive side. Rugged cliffs rise from the earth like a challenge, their slopes covered in a thick blanket of fragrant maquis. The scent of wild rosemary, myrtle, and juniper follows you on every path. It is the raw, untamed perfume of primitive Sardinia. And always watching over the town is the imposing Gennargentu Massif. Its presence is a constant reminder of the island's wild, mountainous heart. This is a landscape that commands respect and inspires awe. The town itself, despite its modest size, feels rich and layered with history. The picturesque old town is a labyrinth of stone and secrets. It is a place best explored without a map, allowing yourself to get lost in its charm. You might be surprised to learn that this small town is home to no less than 13 churches. Each one, from the grand to the humble, is a repository of art, faith, and local history. They stand as stone testaments to the enduring spirit of the community. Among them is the magnificent Baroque gem, the Church of San Giacomo Apostolo. Its ornate facade and grand interior speak of an era of prosperity and artistic flourish. Stepping inside is like stepping back in time to a more opulent age. The town's history isn't just told in its churches, but also in its secular buildings. You'll find small, traditional shops tucked into ancient stone archways. Here you can witness Sardinian craftsmanship firsthand, from intricate filigree jewelry to hand-woven textiles. Each artisan's workshop is a small museum, a place where skills passed down through generations are still practiced with pride. Buying a souvenir here isn't just a transaction. It's an investment in preserving a culture. It's taking a piece of Varosii's soul home with you. Yet, amidst this sun-drenched beauty and charming tradition, a darker, more formidable history lingers. You can feel it in the somber stone of Saprione Vesa, the town's medieval castle. Its imposing walls tell a story not of celebration, but of justice and confinement. This very building, which adds to the town's picturesque skyline, once served as a prison. It's a stark reminder that this real Sardinia we seek is not just about pristine beaches, but also about a rugged, resilient past forged in hardship. The beauty here is made more profound by the shadows it casts. Standing before Saprione Vesa, you can almost hear the echoes of a tougher time. This duality is the secret of Varosii's profound charm. It is a place that does not hide its scars but wears them as part of its beautiful, complex identity. This contrast, between the freedom of the open sea and the confinement of the old prison, between the light of the festivals and the shadow of history, is what makes Varosii so compelling. It's a place that feels complete, acknowledging all facets of life. The town is a microcosm of Sardinia itself, small in size but immense in its variety. It offers a spectacular history to the curious, secluded bays to the dreamer, and mighty nature to the adventurer. It is everything you could want from the authentic Sardinian experience. Let's return to the festival of Santa Maria a Mare, the festival of the Saint of the Sea. This is where the town's profound connection to the water becomes a spiritual spectacle. It is a climax of culture and faith that you will never forget. The celebration begins in the town, but its heart is on the water. A revered statue of the Madonna is carried from the church down to the mouth of the Cedrino River. The entire community follows, their faces a mixture of solemnity and joy. A fleet of boats, extravagantly decorated with flowers and ribbons, waits on the river. The statue is placed upon the lead boat, and a magnificent procession begins, floating from the river out into the shimmering gulf. It is a breathtaking sight, a prayer made visible on the water. Onlookers line the shores and cliffs, watching the flotilla glide across the turquoise sea. The music carries across the water, a timeless anthem of hope and devotion. In this moment, the entire community, fishermen, farmers, families, is united as one. As the procession concludes, the celebration turns to feasting. Tables groan under the weight of local delicacies, and the wine flows freely. This is the moment to once again seek out the sidas. Watch as the golden pastry is pulled from the hot oil, its cheesy center molten and fragrant. The final touch, a generous sprinkle of that unique, slightly bitter strawberry tree honey, transforms it into a masterpiece. The taste is an explosion of sweet, savory, and complex flavors, the perfect end to a perfect day. This festival, this taste, this community spirit, this is the winding stake of our journey driven deep into the heart of Arosii. We came for the beaches, but we discovered a rich, living culture that is the true treasure of this coast. This is the real Sardinia we were searching for. The resolution of our journey is this profound understanding. Arosii is not just a collection of beautiful sights. It is a living, breathing entity where history, nature, and humanity are woven together in a seamless, unbreakable bond. From the quiet alleys that smell of baking bread to the rugged hiking trails of the hinterland, from the echoing sea caves of Cala to the solemn walls of the old prison, every element plays its part. This is a place that satisfies every longing for authenticity. Here, the wild east of Sardinia flaunts its most impressive side, not just in its dramatic landscapes, but in the spirit of its people. They are the guardians of this legacy, the keepers of the stories, and the heart of its enduring charm. As we look out one last time over the Gulf of Arosii, with the mighty Gennargentu at our back and the endless Tyrrhenian Sea before us, we know we have found it. This is not just a beautiful place. It is a powerful feeling, an ancient soul, the unforgettable real Sardinia. And it will call to you to return, long after you have left its shores.